Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil and it's time to talk The Expanse. And we kicked off season 4 last week with a banger of an episode. I'm psyched by the new world of The Expanse that we get to deal with, because there's a blockade at the ring, but the odd colony ship is sneaking through, and the first one to get through went to a place called Ilus, a settlement called New Terra. And Chrisjen sent the Rossi to check up on them, see how they're doing, see whether it's safe, see whether they can help, and if the protomolecule is an issue there, to evacuate everybody. There's also a scientific shuttle that went down from an organization called the RCE, which I need to know more about, but it seemed to be sort of primarily scientific, but there were also, didn't feel like a UN Navy, but it felt like there was a bit of a military corporate vibe to it as well. But it was shot up on its descent into the Ilus atmosphere. Only a handful of survivors. Tensions are high on New Terra, and the Rossi crew has just shown up to hopefully alleviate the situation. But yeah, there's a swarm of what appears like a life form, but doesn't look like anything we know. Insect size, but dangerous, sharp, fidget spinnery shaped flying somethings that attacked our new settlers. And whatever happened to the protomolecule on this planet? There's protomolecule ruins. Is the protomolecule fully dead? Miller's still talking to Holden, and Miller wants to know what happened. It's looking for the next clue, because it doesn't know what happened to its civilization either. Anyway, I'm excited to jump into this, guys. Let's see where season 4 is taking us. This is episode 2, and it's called Jetsam. So Jetsam is anything that's been thrown off a ship. I learned that on QI.
We reach out, and reach out, flipping, supposed to be a goddamn monkey to see if something clicks. So what do we got here?
What is it? I'll let you know.
Oh yeah, she's a scientist.
Maybe these are the things that brought down your shuttle.
Yeah, that must be it.
Think there's something to that?
I'll go check out the crash site.
I'll join you.
Stay here. Keep an eye on things. I'll be fine.
He's not supposed to be trustworthy, is he? Security chiefs rarely are.
To us, this looks like a machine, but on this planet, it could be an organism.
Okay.
That's protomolecule tech.
If it's active.
Yeah, we should test everyone for infection.
Care to guess where it came from?
The big old ruins.
We're going there anyway.
Who got spaced? What the hell? What am I seeing? What the hell? What the hell was that?
It appears they came from the Sojourner, a prospective UN colony ship, at the blockade for nearly 13 weeks waiting for permission to transit the rings. Regional Flight Control lost track of it a month ago.
They were hit by the pirates?
Built a Protomolecule. It's bound to happen.
Not much of a pirate, whoever did this.
But this will get out one way or another. It's going to scare people.
Maybe that's not so bad. It'll support your position that going through the rings is too dangerous.
Sometimes I fucking hate being right.
You're very good in those boots, man.
That's
I
practice.
had a good teacher.
Where are we going?
And I know it's traditional for first gentlemen like myself.
This is like Air Force One.
But what can I
Is that Mars? Wow.
We've lost that kind of generational thinking on Earth. Here, you see it in everything they do.
I like the things you see better than the ones I do.
Has a UN Secretary General ever been to Mars? Oh, okay, there you go. Does Draper get an audience? Ah, just a, yeah, of course. Except, well,
This is American Valley Police Action. Remain in place until you receive further instructions.
they must be looking for her.
Customs Inspector First Class Richard Sanju.
Ein verdict is in game.
He was found in a cargo container this morning with his neck snapped.
Jesus, is that what this is all about?
Is Mars still home? Having dinner with the UN Secretary General is quite an honor for a Martian dock worker.
We have a history.
You seem very fond of Earthers. For a Martian, I mean.
Fuck you! Everything I've ever done has been for Mars.
I just got word it might be protomolecule related.
What?
We need to test everyone who was injured for infection, as a precaution.
Is this going to be another Eros?
No. No. That's why we're here. Make sure that doesn't happen.
I don't see any of those bugs.
Can you find a puncture hole, though? I think we're going to see some railgun perforations.
It's like a blasting cap to you.
Yes, it does.
See the scorches in these beams? I think someone blew up this pad.
It was sabotage? Or was it blown up from the surface?
The Israel mapped hundreds of them, all over the continent. They're clearly not natural formations. Our scans indicate they extend underground.
How far down?
Deeper than our radar could penetrate.
Yeah. Feels like the same construction as the ring, that same style. I love the design aesthetic.
Radioisotope dating puts this structure at approximately 1.5 billion years old.
Okay, yeah. Well, we knew the protomolecule was...
This structure predates multicellular life on this planet.
Protomolecule hijacks organic life and uses it for its own purposes. When it landed here, it would have killed everything it touched.
So evolution on this planet would have had to start over.
The structure appears to be solid. If the swarm came out of this, I can't say where.
Touch it. Touch it, Holden. Yep. Touch it.
What were you expecting?
Not sure.
I have no idea. It just feels dead.
So yeah, that kind of makes sense because the protomolecule got wiped out, but the flying shark fidget spinners are protomolecule related.
You guys must have done a lot of shuttle runs, right? Hauling all that ore up to your ship. You never saw a swarm like that?
Alien planet, okay? C'est always ship for first time.
Yeah, look at that.
She
We're
knows
all
something.
good. We are here to help.
I'm actually starting to believe that.
I heard a little rumor that there's a saloon around here.
They serve pretty much the same thing I've been sterilizing the scalpels with.
Well, I could really use a drink. I think you could too. Looks like we got 2 new customers.
This is Jacob, my husband, and our daughter Felsia. Alex, you're welcome to join for dinner.
Oh, yeah, no, it's been a long, rough day, and
Yeah, you're not gonna bark up that tree any longer.
you people blow up that pad deliberately. That's what took down our shuttle. You killed a lot of my people.
That's ridiculous. We needed that landing pad to get our lithium into orbit.
The bugs kill your shuttle. You're trying to pin it on us like Guinness always do.
Well,
And you have until morning to give me the people that planted the bomb.
Either
Either they pay for this, or you all will.
that guy's not conducive to good relations in this community.
We just received this from New York.
Oh. She's the one that wanted to start colonizing.
Hold there, please.
Chrisjen's losing her,
I have an invitation.
You've been flagged for additional
I'll
screening.
handle this. She's a personal guest of the Secretary General. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Feel out of place yet?
Hi, I'm Bobbie.
Okay. Who does she sit next to here? Oh.
Sergeant Draper.
I'm not a sergeant anymore, sir.
Of course, my apologies. Roberta.
Bobbie.
Sergeant Avasarala, at your service.
The husband.
I have wanted to meet you for such a long time to thank you in person for saving my Chrisjen's life.
Respectfully, if you married Chrisjen, you're a hell of a lot braver than I ever was.
Admiral Sauder died in the war, killed for following his conscience. But my planet has no monopoly on people of courage and conscience. They're here as well. They are the best of us and our only hope for a lasting and permanent peace.
Clearly a belter, but we were unable to identify the ship. I've been ordered to share the data with you.
We will do what we can do. They want to head on a spike so they don't look weak.
Well, they are weak. The Ilus can no longer police the belt.
Then we had best do it for them.
So, first day on a planet. How was it?
Terrifying. Exhausting.
Loved it.
Glorious.
You okay, Naomi? Oh, she's been just holding it together. Oh. So, trying to be so brave.
You ain't taken to the gravity drugs as well as we'd hoped. It's your cardiovascular system. It just ain't developing quickly enough.
I'll get through it.
Naomi?
Don't say anything to Holden. Please.
Take it easy. Don't sacrifice yourself for face.
I ran the UNN's unknown against the Rex, Navs, and Comlogs, and look what I found.
Marco Inaros. How well do you know him?
Only by reputation.
Naomi said you knew what he did to her.
He's charismatic, he's uncompromising, he's very dangerous. Men like that cast a spell.
Oh, is he the ex? Did she have a kid with him?
Talk to Dawes. I'll reach out to Fred Johnson. It'll take a big bounty to bring this one in.
Marco Inaros. There's a story there.
Not even a goodbye?
Did Admiral Sauder really say any of that?
I don't know. We rarely spoke. He didn't much care for me.
You were using me tonight, just like you used him. It was humiliating.
I wasn't trying to embarrass you. I wanted to see
I had no place at their table. All they saw was Earth calling its lapdog to heal.
Come and work for me.
What?
If they don't see how glorious you are, they don't deserve you.
I don't need you to save me.
She's loyal to Mars, but Mars isn't loyal to her. Mars doesn't trust her because she's...
Finish the paperwork. I know. I'm doing what you want. Stop it.
What is this? It goes deeper than our scans. What's down there?
We need to talk.
Where the fuck have you been?
I'm busy. You were on the right track, kid, but we gotta go.
Just tell me why.
Because I need your hands, okay?
There was no way in.
Jim. What did he say?
He said something in there might help him. This is why we came here.
All right, I'm going with you.
We're all going.
No.
Actually, I'd feel a hell of a lot better if someone stayed at the Rossi, watched our asses.
You okay with that?
Yeah. I'll look after you boys.
Take it easy.
The hell are you? I'm in town. I'm keeping an eye on things, like Holden said. All right, well, Holden and I are going on this mission.
Still at the bar.
Yo.
He's trading bullets for shots. Stare it down.
That was mine.
What else you got? Where are you going?
Meet some friends.
It's late.
You're not my mother. Isambard Kingdom. Oh, she's biohazard. It's just a decoy to keep people out, or is there an actual risk here?
What the hell are you up to?
Okay, look, you have to go. Okay, please, if they see you here, they'll kill me.
I'll kill you myself. You're coming home with me
No,
right
I
now.
can't. They'll be here any minute.
Right now! You are such an idiot. I bet your girlfriend here knows something about a customs agent getting beat to death down by the docks this morning.
No, not a thing. Weird.
Whatever he was doing for you, it's over.
David, baby, your aunt is becoming a problem.
Fuck this!
Yeah, don't go up against Gunny. That guy just took a header into a vat of focus drug. That can't be good.
And next time there won't be a next time.
Yeah, I can't imagine Bobbie's gonna stay on Mars for long. So now there's a hole.
I'm good!
Back on series. Get this water theft.
No cop stories.
Hey, it's got a moral.
It's always metaphor. It's always
Get
metaphor.
these mushrooms growing down there.
Just
See?
tell me what the fuck we're looking for.
That. I need that out of there.
A root.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for.
I'm just flipping switches, you know, seeing what lights come on, and right now that's a switch I can't flip.
Jim, I don't know what that ghost is telling you, but the last time you stuck your hand in something familiar, it put you in a coma.
No coma this time, kid. I promise.
Promise no
We're both gonna
coma.
Figure out who killed the builders. I get my answers, you get yours.
Hey, Giuronano! Yeah, you, Pampa!
You hear that?
Fucking in as you come a wreck it. So we come here. We start by sleeping on piles of dirt. But we build these. Here come the fucking Innes who take it all away again.
Like you always do.
I didn't blow up shit on Ganymede. You and me, we have one problem today.
Ja, verehrte.
They ain't over yet. Now that was a threat.
No!
Fuck!
Idiot. This guy. You knew he was a problem from the moment we met him, but ugh. Okay, now is that just gonna make everything? Are we turning it on? What's happening?
Something's happening.
Yeah. What's happening? Can we trust Miller? What's happening?
Hold on! It's closing. You need to get out of there now.
Oh, come on. Such a weird geometry. It's so hard to tell what's happening here. Oh, God.
Give me a hand!
Pull him, pull him, pull him. Okay.
What's happening?
Your hat, sir. What was that? What's happening? Whoa. What is going on? Like lightning?
What the hell did you do?
Jeez. I don't know what's going on Ilus. Tell me, because I don't know. I don't know what's happening on Ilus. I feel like up to now we could pretty much trust Miller, the Protomolecule, but can we? That might be too basic an assumption for a show like this. What's to say it isn't manipulating Holden for its own ends? Why wouldn't it be like that? And what are these ruins? What have they just triggered? Is it like literally, cutting one little chunk of root was the one thing stopping this whole ruin from somehow activating, and now it's firing lightning, but to what I don't know. this RCE dude just killed the Belter. That's not, after threatening everyone because he feels. I'm unclear what happened on the ship exactly, because the pad was rigged with. The pad was bombed, like where the ship was landing, but they hadn't landed yet, and they were. I don't know. I don't understand what happened there exactly, but he thinks it's the settlers. Maybe it is. It wasn't, but it seems to me either like the way it was going. It felt like it was being shot at. Not that it explode. That there was an explosion. But maybe you guys can explain that to me. I don't know. Anyway, tensions between the newly arrived Earthers and the Belter colonists on Ilus will be very high. Yeah, we got some serious defusing to do, but maybe the bigger challenge at the moment isn't that, but whatever Holden just triggered. But I think the more interesting thing in this episode is Chrisjen on Mars and what's going on with Bobbie. Bobbie got dishonorably discharged, lost her pension, all because she wouldn't sign some statement by the Martian military that she would have accepted some blame or gone along with their story or something, but she chose not to do that. But now she's viewed as an Earther sympathizer, perhaps. Her record shows that she was dishonorably discharged. She was known as a deserter back last season, so that reputation may still be kicking around. She's not having a fun time of it. And her nephew is cooking drugs. I don't know what that storyline, whether that's going anywhere or whether that's just her sticking her nose in where it doesn't belong yet again. There's a dead customs inspector, which may be related to that drug gang. And she's feeling used by Chrisjen because Chrisjen's a politician. And Chrisjen's using Souther for her own ends and Bobbie for her own ends. Bobbie was brought there. And I think Bobbie's right in this assumption as a puppet. Well, not as a puppet, but like as a display, and which isn't to say Chrisjen doesn't admire her, that Chrisjen doesn't think she's incredibly capable. Chrisjen truly wants to hire her, but she's a politician first and foremost, and Bobbie is not a politician. So, I mean, they're a really interesting dynamic between the two of them. I feel like Chrisjen honestly doesn't realize what she's doing sometimes, as far as the effect her actions have on the people in her orbit. It's to positive ends, but it's politics, and you put people in uncomfortable situations in politics, no matter what ends you're pursuing. But I don't feel like Bobbie's got a home on Mars. She certainly doesn't have a happy life ahead of her if she remains on Mars. She's going to be marginalized, and she's going to have this stigma around her for as long as she stays. She's going to continually be flagged for extra security and all the rest of it, just because of her history in season 3. She should be with the Rossi. I don't know why she isn't. I mean, that she chose to go back to Mars. She chose to face her court-martial. I get the honor in all of that. She's very honorable. But at some point you just sort of have to go, like, is there actually honor in just staying on Mars and living a miserable life as a demolition tech class 3? Like, where's the honor in any of that? You did it all for Mars. Yes, you did. But maybe Mars is better served if you direct your efforts somewhere else. I don't know. I just want her on the Rossi. I want her as part of the crew. I like that living on planet is so hard for Naomi. I like that the the drugs aren't doing everything that they need to do for her to continue to survive on a planet. This is human evolution at work. This is what happens when generations don't experience a full atmosphere and full gravity and 1G. Her heart can't take it. You know, her bones are getting denser, her muscle mass is growing, but her heart can't take it. You know, they chose to make the heart her weakness for a reason. The writers did, but she doesn't want Jim to know because Jim's from Earth. Jim, you know, this is where Jim thrives. I just hope it doesn't get too far. But thank God at least Alex is looking out for her. And she's willing to take Alex's help. Because, yeah, I don't want to lose any of this crew. Well, I'm intrigued by this season. I don't know where we're going. How many episodes is it? It's only a 10-episode season. And it feels like that's going to be a whole book. I think I've been told the format starting in season 4 is a book per season. And it's feeling more and more like we're going to be spending most of our time on Ilus. Which is a fun change from the space stuff. But if the Rossi spends the entire season on Ilus, then that makes me think maybe Bobbie's entire story all season remains on Mars, and her run-ins with the law and this drug gang are not yet over. She's pissing off the wrong people on both sides of things. She's becoming a bit of a Miller on Mars. Huh. I'm intrigued. I want more. I'll have to pace myself, though. I can't do another one today. I've already done 2, and that's my limit. But thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out. I love sharing these reactions with you guys. I love to hear your comments. Take a minute to do some of those fun algorithm things that really help out the channel more than you may know. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.